Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow version. I tried to line myself up the same way. Let's see how Pika's feeling. Iffy. About me. Hopefully. I don't run into a certain wild Pokemon that is very high leveled. You can find a Pidgeotto in this route. I mean in Viridian Forest. Is why I'm so worried about encountering a certain Pokemon. Yeah, I caught it. It's currently my highest level. My nickname is one that's very understandable for not expecting to encounter it. What? I do hear there are some level 100 before Brock glitches involving this trainer. Not sure if it's in Virtual Console. I'm entirely not sure about that. And I'm not even sure if it's in yellow. It may be in red, blue, or green. The question of the day is, gonna be asked later, as in when I get to this upcoming town. Can this... Yay! Low kick! I have a chance! Yes, you probably know my strategy for taking on this upcoming gym. Because my starter's useless in this upcoming gym. Why? Well, how about the typing of the Pokemon? Tend to be the fact they're rock ground type. Oh no, can't be. According to me, there's no complete playthrough of Yellow without talking to Jigglypuff and examining Pika's sleep. Overall, who feels like being pulled over to Brock's gym? the trainer walked through a gate. Yeah. This gym is a thing for my starter. The question of the day is, if you had yellow version, how would you beat Brock? Grinding up? Performing a glitch? Or some other means? Such as my tactic, Mankey. Overall, yes, Mankey may be slightly underleveled. By slightly, I mean really slightly underleveled. What? Only knows Gust. Which I believe Gust is a special attack. But then again, flying may be labeled as physical in this game. Yeah, yellow is before the physical special split. Because I had to rely on what? I definitely know I can take on Brock yet. And I can't add to that gym, to that route, where I could grind a lot. Thanks to trainer that's in the distance that wants to keep me from progressing before I beat this required gym. Yes, I'm not gonna do any glitches revolving around skipping gyms. Hey look, I can buy 99. Just kidding. I can only afford one. It's just something I like to joke about in first gen. Let's see how I do. I don't believe I used my first potion. I really hope I didn't use my first potion. Because Mankey is underleveled against this Geodude. But if it can keep flinching, I'm not too far opposed. The question of the day is, just so you remember, the question of the day is, how would you take on a ground type, a rock ground type gym leader with an electric type starter. And yeah, I really hate bind or bind. Especially when coupled with screech. Now I need to potion up. Why am I potioning up? For the possibility Onyx won't use Bide. And, whoa! I beat Brock! First attempt even! Knowing I went in underleveled. And I get the border badge. Who gets the border badge? I get it. So saying I like celebrating badges I get with a song. I wonder if I'll capture a level 30 some Doug trio. And thank Arceus for granting me this win against the Brock's gym with just a lowly level 9 Mankey challenging it and a lowly level 9 Pidgeotto. Serious. Brock's gym I've actually had troubles with in the past when it came to yellow version. Overall, before Virtual Console, I kinda was locked out of the beating Mount Moon. And for another question of the day, in case you want one, what's your favorite first gen Pokemon? Who knows? I may add it to my team and name it after you. Scratch it. Why am I using Mankey primarily against Weedle even though I have a Pidgeotto? Well, 90% of the Mount Moon. And do you notice that Mankey's back sprite is pretty ugly? Serious? Did the Mankey break an arm or what? And if you say Magikarp is your favorite first gen Pokemon, I have no one to blame but myself. However, I'm still gonna still gonna buy a Magikarp. Why am I saying that already? Well, I'm quite sure I can make it there in time. Because this youngster has a Rattata, which I know by memory is weak to a fighting type attack. And this youngster, oh boy, do I remember this youngster? Why low kick again? Thankfully, this isn't a Nuzlocke. But I may try to have a challenge in a future video. Wait, I couldn't fight poisoned? Get him, Pikachu, even though you're very underleveled. Now I could attack poisoned. Or maybe this is a gift gifted to me because Pikachu likes me some. That's what a Pikachu looks like, poisoned. And yeah, every few steps, your Pokemon takes damage from poison. Pikachu has 6 HP. Now, 1 HP from poison. Why my rush into the Poke Center? Because I don't want a Pikachu being poisoned long. I'm gonna do the potion trick for one of the 3 starters. I am. Which will require me having a potion first. But I'll do. Why? I can battle these trainers off screen now. I only want to get to Mount Moon. My low kick's more powerful than yours. Isn't it a normal poison? No, a pure poison. I'll scratch it. And scratch it again. Why is it leering a lot? I don't think Lear helps when poison is. I thought I battled you. Yeah, you bug catcher. Once the monkey faints, which I sadly know will happen. Ah! Good! The games are not gonna taunt me with that Weedle. Oh no, Kakuna, what'll I do? Did I ever say it would be a good idea to have a Kakuna totem Pokemon or a Metapod? I think it would. Yeah. Also have it to be level 100. And to be the first totem. And have it not know tackle. Or even poison sting. Because tackle and the poison sting would make it way too hard to beat. What? Gust is a normal type move? I know I've been too much into the GBA era. Serious. I practically never paid attention to the Game Boy era types. Gust is apparently normal type. Let me guess, Peck is a normal type attack too in first gen. And Drill Peck is a normal type of move in first gen. I'm gonna cut this trainer. He had a Caterpie and a Metapod. Why am I roaming in this grass? Not for a Spearow to evolve into a Fearow. But to evade that trainer. And not to encounter a wild Pokemon here either. Even though you can apparently encounter Sandshrew here. The reason is, hey, a Pokemon Center, why don't I go in? And was it? No, not you. 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 Yep. Yep. As you all know, I really like Magikarp. So I'm nicknaming this Magikarp STRONG. Because there's no gender in this game. And to avoid you all saying I didn't read it in this episode, I'm in Mount Moon. Happy? And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. The question of the day for this episode is, what's your favorite first gen Pokemon? And the bonus one is, how would you beat a Brock if you were in my shoes?